Hello Moment friends! Ending here for another episode of the Battle of the Black Gate. When we last left off, we were getting ready to talk to this ranger guy who would continue our quest along here as we make our way through this fortress storyline here in Harandir. Andang. It has been quite the journey we have taken since we first met in the southern reaches of Ithilien. I have just returned from a patrol to the Slag Hills. I come with a message from Kandor, who seeks aid in his covert efforts there. Would you travel there and speak with him? A champion of your abilities would be a great boon, I think. Be careful there, though, and keep out of sight. The enemy can see much from atop the towers of the Teeth. Alright, will do. We also still have some quests left in the No Man Lands, so let's go do those. Alright, and there's the final Aotheod artifact, 20 out of 20, and now we can make our way back to the camp, but we still have to clear out an orc camp and do some other stuff, so let's go do that. Alright, we've entered this orc camp here, and now it's updated to tell us to kill a ton of orcs and the boss. And we're also supposed to collect this stuff, so we'll do all that stuff. Awesome. Okay, just need 2 more plants, one of which is back here along with this boss guy. This is actually a pretty cool end to the No Man Lands. I'm really liking it. I always enjoy going in large orc camps and just basically taking care of everything. Here we go, killed the boss. No problemo. Okay, make sure to get the plant here. I just need 1 more plant and then we're done with this place. There we go, in a sneaky position. Alright, we got everything, I think. We still have to burn the stuff in the braziers outside of the place, but other than that, we got pretty much everything. Okay, here's the place where we need to burn stuff. There we go, 1 out of 10, and it turns blue, which is super cool. Good to hear that Bloglock and his followers are no longer a threat to the host of the West. Now we can focus on the road ahead.
Let us hope you bring glad tidings, friend.
One last chore remains in Harandir before we send you out further into the wastes. We have supplies here that could be useful to the camp of the host, but they need to be gathered before we can continue the march. There's armor and weapons to be gathered, and water skins to be filled. Can I ask you to make a sweep of Harandir and attend to this? I know it is a bit menial for such a skilled champion, but we are woefully short-handed. Fair enough. And there we go, 10 out of 10. I believe I owe you an explanation, Andang. Have you noticed that no orcs lurk in the ruins near Harandir, as they do in all other ruins in the No Man Lands? This is no accident. We have tricked those cowards into thinking that Harandir is haunted. One of the ways we do this is with those blue-colored flames you attended to earlier. Let me show you another way we spook them. You really don't have to, but if you insist.
Will you hear my plight?
Another way we keep those orcs out of here is through the use of eerie-sounding instruments. Here's one of them, the Harandir horn. There's a few places in Harandir that have excellent acoustics. Go blow in the horn in those places, and after that, see if you can find any curious orcs that have strayed too close. Sneak up behind them and blow the horn. Keeping the fear in them keeps us safe. I'll admit, it's also a bit of fun. But don't tell Angborn I said that. Alright. This is the most ridiculous ranger quest I think we've ever had to do, but let's go do it. Such a weird horn. Here we go. Okay, goodbye. Such a weird quest. I told you it was fun. Orcs are such cowards. Harondir should remain unbothered by them for the time being. Should we return from the coming battle, and I remain hopeful we will not find this ruin has become a stronghold for any remaining orcs. Alright, now where's this bucket? Here we go, the empty bucket. There we go. Fill empty water skins. Where is that? There we go. Now we need to collect weapons. Alright. Yes, let's collect all the ranger armor, which for some reason is in barrels. That's such a great idea. Great plan, guys. Collect the weapons from, the weapon rack that has so many weapons on it of, just a couple swords there. That's great. Thank you, Andeng. Every bit of help counts, even if it's something simple. The Rangers are now prepared to join the host of the West in their march to the Black Gate. However, there is still plenty to be done in the wastes before that. Glad here and Melendal may have leads for you. Alright. So now I think we're actually done with the wastes. We just need to go back and talk to Emir King, and then we'll be done with this episode. Thank you, Andeng. We have precious little from the time of our forefathers. The Erlingas will fight in our ancestors' name in the great battle to come. Alright, and that does bring this episode to a close. When we return, we'll be making our way either through the Slag Hills or through Daggerland, but that is not till next time. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another episode of the Battle of the Black Gate.